Hey there, Aries, and welcome to your week of June 20th, no, 21st. June 21st, 2021 tarot reading. I'm about to hit you up with a general vibe card here. Then we're going to do a 4-card spread, past, present, future, and an outcome. Hopefully everything's going good. We'll do some clarifiers for all those cards. But remember though, Aries, these are general readings, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to make something fit that doesn't. Remember, if you got to force a fart, it's probably poop. So we will get you your cards here in just a second. So what do we got here for Aries general vibe card? We got the armadillo spirit here. Set healthy boundaries. So that's just good in general, but this week may be a little more important for you. But just make sure you're setting healthy boundaries with your friends, your family, whoever, right? Especially with new people you're bringing into your life. If you're coming across anybody, if you're starting up a relationship or something like that, it's a good idea to set healthy boundaries. That way everyone knows where they stand. And it's a good way to see if someone respects you. If they're willing to respect your boundaries, then that's probably a good person you want to keep around in your life. So we will get to your reading here in just a moment. Before we do though, you can always leave a comment down below. Let me know where in your chart do you have Aries. And you can always come back to this video, as the week progresses and let me know if this has been resonating or not. So I always like to hear about stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get you your spread here, Aries. So if you hear anything wild in the background, that's Journey being a little active. So for you, Aries, in your past, we've got the Hermit here. This is Virgo's card, so you might have Virgo in your chart, or you might be dealing with a Virgo. Let me know in the comments below. But this is a card of, kind of gaining knowledge about yourself, gaining knowledge about just something in general, just kind of climbing the mountaintop. With the Armadillo spirit here already and the Hermit, it seems like you're gaining knowledge about yourself. So you know what boundaries to set for yourself. Sometimes that's hard, right? Like sometimes you get into relationships or something like that, and you kind of don't want to put boundaries down because you really want this person to like you. But then if you don't, they're going to take advantage of you, whether they mean to or not. So maybe you've been gaining some knowledge about yourself, and now you're ready to set those healthy boundaries, like the Armadillo spirit says. So I like that a lot. In your present, we got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a card of generations of generosity. It's a card of balance as well. You can see here this person is giving away 5 pentacles, 2 to one person, 3 to another, and they're keeping 1 for themselves. So that's to say you give to people what they need. You don't give them too much or too little, and you also make sure you're not giving so much that it's hurting yourself, right? This guy can afford to only keep 1 pentacle because he'll still be taken care of versus giving away to others and helping them out, and he's still taken care of, so he doesn't have to worry about, needing someone to give pentacles to him, right? So just when you're being generous with people, like I say with this, it's like, this is, again, that can be with your boundaries as well. Like if you are giving yourself to people, make sure you're giving enough that you're not harming yourself, right? You're not, over letting your boundaries be broken or letting someone take advantage of you, right? So I like that. Getting a lot of good vibes here. In your future, we got the Five of Swords. Five of Swords can be a card of utter defeat, being crushed, right? Like you can see this guy has bested these other 2 here in the background. One is so defeated he's upset about it, and the other one's just walking away like, yes, I've been beaten, I know. And this other guy's kind of just looking smug, like, haha, I got yous. In the future, it might be just, this is maybe not necessarily you being defeated or this person you might be dealing with being defeated, but maybe defeating yourself in the past, right? Maybe defeating the before where you would have allowed somebody to take advantage of you and not respected your boundaries. Maybe this is saying that you're going to be defeating that kind of, not necessarily a physical defeat, but an emotional one, a kind of a conquering of a challenge. So I like that. And for an outcome card, we got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is great. Queen of Cups is someone who is very motherly, of course, as all the queens are, but someone who is emotionally supportive, someone who will talk to you about your feelings, empathize with you, try to really sort things out. They really want to help, is what the Queen of Cups says. It could be this is you in the future. Like you might end up going through all this and realize that you are a Queen of Cups. You kind of helping people out that way. It could be also that the person you're going to be with is a Queen of Cups or someone who's very emotionally supportive and someone who is going to be there for you. So I like that. we're going to get you some clarifiers, see if we can tidy this up for you. Spike is trying to help shuffle. Oh no, you're not interested in it? Well, before we get you your clarifiers here, Aries, I'm gonna ask you if you would leave a like down below. That helps out the channel a lot, and I appreciate all the support. You can subscribe as well and hit the bell icon too if you haven't already. You can even personalize that bell icon so you get notified of the videos that you want to see when I upload them. You can share this video with other Aries out there, or whoever you feel like it. And of course, you can check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos and see what might be coming for you in the week ahead. Hopefully everything's going good over there too. All right, I think we've shuffled enough, so let's see what we got for you here, Aries. So clarifying the Hermit, we got the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is self-imposed restrictions, right? So maybe this is, like I was talking about, when we say like you might want to like please someone and not respect your own boundaries, this might be you putting restrictions on yourself so that you don't do that, right? When someone is like says something, they want to do something and you're not comfortable with, and something that you set, this is a boundary, I'm no longer doing that, I want to set a healthy boundary. It's like you got to put that restriction on, as much on them as on yourself, to be like, hey, I'm not going to let them walk all over me, right? So I like that. That's awesome. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles, we got the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords can be like liar, cheater, stealer energy. Very much like, someone like running around on you and behind your back, a cheater, someone trying to use you, like that could be that. I don't feel like that is the case with this clarifying the Six. I feel like this is more like what the Seven of Swords also represents, which is trying to protect yourself. And this person has stolen 5 swords because they don't want those swords to be used against them, but they had to leave 2 behind because they couldn't carry them all. Meaning you can't protect yourself from everything here. And I feel like you are trying to protect yourself, but it's sort of a... how do I say this? It's like you gotta not leave. It's like you gotta protect yourself here from giving too much, I feel like, right? Like they're carrying away the 5 swords here and they're leaving 2 behind. They could give 2 away in this particular case. They could give a little, but they made sure to keep as much as they possibly could, right? If that makes sense to you. It's kind of hard to explain, I guess. The way I'm seeing it is like you're trying to protect yourself, but at the same time trying to be generous. So you want to like give as much as yourself as you can for this person to like you. But I feel like you need to protect yourself more than be generous, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Someone out there probably got that, I hope. Clarifying the 5 of Swords, we got the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords, all about moving on, right? Like you need to move on with this. It's like this utter defeat of like this past version of yourself that would be generous and would give too much of themselves. I feel like you're going to defeat them, and then you need to move on in the future. So that's awesome. And lastly, clarifying the Queen of Cups, we get the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is a card of nostalgia, it can be. So maybe this Queen of Cups person is someone from your past. Maybe not necessarily like an ex or something. I don't feel like it's that way. Maybe it's just someone you've known from your past that is kind of like coming around, and maybe this is the person you're getting into a relationship with, or someone you're starting to come back into your life overall. But this is also a card of gifts being given. So maybe this is sort of like good things are coming in for you if this person turns out to be this Queen of Cups, right? If this person turns out to be a very motherly person, and it doesn't matter the gender, it's not like guy or girl, it doesn't matter. I could be a Queen of Cups, I'm a guy, but I could still be a Queen of Cups. But this is sort of saying maybe this is the gift coming in, is this person coming into your life, right? So I like that. So that's all I got for you this week, Aries. I hope that helps you out. Just remember that you need to set some healthy boundaries and like stay with them, stick with them, right? So hope that helps you out. Remember, you can always leave a like down below. You can subscribe, hit that bell icon and personalize it if you haven't already. You can share the video with other Aries, get the word out if you feel like it. You can also check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos, see what might all be coming for you in the week ahead. And I hope to see you, Aries, in the next video.